Oh, definitely, Rishabh. There, the last 3, 4 days has shown a lot of resilience from all over the country in that sense, and also globally. Who stood by India at the end of the day? Pakistan got its backers for whatever reasons, whether it was a nuclear threat or the fact that it's a nation gone rogue, or because of its strategic importance, which is why US perhaps needs it. The IMF loan was given to Pakistan at the end of the day, and as Omar Abdullah tweeted very well, saying that this is to provide it for it's like a refund for the ammo they use against us. But as a country, as India, and that's something our foreign secretary kept reiterating in every briefing, India was united. They tried to, create the divisions within India in terms of Hindu Muslim, in terms of even attacking Sikh Gurdwaras, even Pakistan's fake propaganda that we were trying to attack Gurdwaras across the border on their side. Hindu Sikh disunity, nothing of that's happened. Opposition unity stayed. Both the country was united. In fact, our best spokespersons were people from the opposition because the government was busy doing their own firefighting. People like Asuddin Owaisi, Omar Abdullah, Shashi Tharoor, they were the ones actually taking India's case abroad, defending the government. They were, it was totally the unity that we saw. I think was India's biggest strength, apart from the strength of the people on the ground. I think that is what is important. If we see globally, like for instance, Pakistan had China firmly in its corner. Who did India have? We had ourselves. We had a united India, and I think that was enough
I
to
think
get Pakistan to bow down.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.